Hey friends, it's Ashley and today I am here to share a process video with you showing how I created a page in my December daily album for our holiday playlist. And I am going to start with some paper that is a digital of the 10 by 8s from this year's December daily release. And I am using two digital papers. Both of these are digital, and I will link those to the store in the description box below if you want to check those out. Anything that's physical product, I will link. If it's not available in physical, I will mention that you can get it in the digital in the description box if you want to check those out. So I am starting with these two die cut pieces here. I used the 6 by 8 alpha stamp in the digital format and welded those together in Illustrator and then took it into Silhouette Studio to cut both of these. I'm also using a transparency here, and I also cut the outline for this holiday playlist from the transparency sheet. I wanted to sandwich it in between these two pieces just to give it some extra strength. Also, I want to add some embellishments in those little spots there for like the A and the O and the P and the D. And so that will give me the space to do that. So I am just using some glossy accents here to get these together. I have used tacky glue from my fine liner bottle several times with transparency, but I have found that it usually will stop sticking. And so I wanted to use the glossy accents this time to hold that in place better. So I'm just getting all of this put together here, and just I'm not gluing everything just because it's so time consuming and I don't have the patience to do that. So I'm kind of putting glue strategically in spots that I know that I want it to be held down, kind of along the edges, and some in the center, and that way I don't have to spend so much time doing that. So now I'm going to add some adhesive to the little extra piece here that I put so that I could sandwich this in between the two sheets here. And I am going to get that lined up because I am going to use this front and back to document our holiday songs that we like to listen to. So it gives me space on the front and back side. So I'm just going to make sure I get all of that secure because that kind of will be the flip of my page. So I want to make sure that it stays where it's supposed to. And getting my adhesive all around, and then I'm going to add that piece back to the front here. So once I get that in place, I am going to start filling in the middle of the letters. You could leave these off if you wanted to, but I wanted to keep the shape of the 6 by 8 alpha. So I decided to go ahead and add those. And so I'm just using the glossy accents again to put those back in just to get the little inside parts there of the letters. And I'll be doing the embellishing later on the letters with some stars and things like that. So I'll get to that part a little later. And I'm only going to do the front side for this. I'm just going to get an idea of what I'm doing. I'll do the same thing on the back with the other pieces there on the bottom off camera and have that finished up. But I just kind of wanted to do that on the back side just to have it a finished look. It's not really in the right orientation because it is backwards. It's a mirror image. So, but it does just give it that finished look. So now I want to do some stamping, and this is the metallic silver and the star stamp. The star stamp is not available in physical form anymore in the December Daily products, but I think you can get it digital, so I will link to that if you want to pick that up in the digital format. So I wanted to get some star stamp. I'm going to use these as numbers to number like the holiday albums or pictures that I use. And so I am also going to use this fun mixed number stamp set. I really love this one because it has so many different fonts and types of numbers on it. So I'm actually going to use my Versamark stamp pad, and I'm going to do some embossing on these. And just a tip, I would suggest if you're embossing to use a little anti-static cloth or bag because your embossing powder will stick. I did not, and so you can see how much of my embossing powder stuck to the stamp outside of where I stamped with the Versamark stamp pad. So I am trying to use a brush to get some of that off. I did do these two on camera without using anything. If you don't have an anti-static like rag or bag, you can use a fabric softener. It will kind of work a little bit. So once I did these two on camera, I wasn't happy with how much extra embossing powder was around my numbers. So I did decide to get a fabric softener. And when I finished my other numbers off camera, I did swipe that over the stars, and it does help to keep so much embossing powder from clinging to outside of where you're stamping with your Versamark stamp pad. And I will also link a heat gun, Versamark embossing powder, the little tray that I'm using, to some of the products in scrapbook.com store in the description box below if you want to check some of that stuff out. They may not be the exact ones I'm using, but it still does the same thing. I know I've got my little tray on Amazon, but I definitely know they have those in the scrapbook.com store also. So now you can see all of those stamped, and I used a mix of the numbers from the stamp set, and I really like the way that the black embossing powder gets like a shine to it. It almost looks like a puffy sticker. So I have all of those there on the side, and I'm going to kind of add some embellishments here first in the little squares, just a few things, and I'm going to leave some of the spaces for when I'm adding my albums. So I'm just getting a few of those here in place. I wanted to use the Weary World Rejoices because it's song lyrics, and also the Fa La La there to have some music type things for this page. And now I'm going to trim these out, and I'm just going to fussy cut my stars. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a border around these instead of cutting right up to the edge. When I get ready to do the page, I think having the border will make it stand out a little bit from the colors that will be in the picture that I use of the album covers or whatever it is that I'm using. And so I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back of these two because I want to be able to kind of tuck my photo under the star once I get to that day. So I didn't want to put adhesive all over the back side of it. So I'm just going to do one more of these here so you can get the idea of how that looks. And you could also stitch on these if you wanted to. You could actually do this digitally if you wanted to print out the stars, and then once you had them printed, you could do your embossing on there. So I'm going to start embellishing the holiday playlist word, and I'm using some felt stars, some chipboard stars, and for these I definitely wanted to use the glossy accents to hold these in place. These are my last two red felt stars, so I was kind of sad, but I am glad that I'm getting to use up my product. So I'm just going to do a mix of sizes here in these little spaces. And I'm using also some of the gold puffy stars just to bring some gold in to match those lines on the grid. And once I finish this front side, I'm also going to do the same thing on the back just to have those matching star shapes. So it's cohesive on the back and the front. And I like to kind of hold those in place just a second for the glossy accents to make sure that they stick really well and don't come off. So I'm going to get that last one in front or in place on the front and then flip over to the back. And for some reason, this star decided to give problems. I don't know why, but it did not want to stick. I like fiddle with it several times, add some more glue. I think I get it in place, but later on you will see that it decides to jump out of place. It just did not want to cooperate. So I just keep working with it until I finally get it to do what I want it to do. But now I'm just going to take these off and finish out placing the matching size stars here for the ones that I did on the front side. And these chipboard stars do have adhesive, but since I was putting them on the transparency, I wanted to add those glossy accents just for extra security to keep those from falling off later. So I've got one more little chipboard here, and I wanted to use a white star, but apparently I didn't have any left, so I just used a gray. And there you can see it has come off again. So this time I decided to add the glossy accents, those outside edges, so that it would actually stick to the paper of the letter. And that seemed to hold it much better, and I didn't have any problems there on out from that. So now that I have that done, I have some little wood veneer I've had from Color Cast Designs probably for 3 years. And these are little music notes. And since this is a music themed page, I wanted to add these just to give it some more like festive kind of look for the music theme. And so these are backed. I don't think Jessica backs her wood veneers anymore though, but these are sticker backed. So I just kind of work with it here to get the sticker off. And these are really fragile and thin, so I had to be extra careful. But I wanted to get those in place there on the just on the little chipboard of the Weary World Rejoices. And once I get this one finished up, that will be the last part of this process. And so I hope you enjoy watching today. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you like today's video, please leave a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.